So I'm going to kind of talk about something that I've really not seen many people talk about, and it is the fact that you know doing any substance, in my experience, smoking weed, right, and then meditating and learning to control my breathing ended up being very actually negative for me. And you ask, why is that the case? Well, my parents have had history of BPD and anxiety disorder and some some brain disorders. You know what I mean? Some chemistry imbalances. And when I picked up meditation and when I picked up smoking, one, I became very addicted to smoking. Two, I saw meditation as this mystical thing because I was smoking weed all the time, and I was like, oh, this is like a very good path for me to go down. And three, meditation essentially teaches you to control your breathing. The problem is that if you hyperfixate on breathing during meditation, and once you do it for multiple weeks or years or whatever it may be, if you have an anxiety disorder, it will stop you from being able to breathe in a normal way. And what do I mean by that? There is this thing called POTS. POTS is essentially dysregulation of processes that should just be running in the background of your body. And people need to be way more aware of this, because when I stopped meditation and when I stopped smoking weed, and I was smoking every day, okay? I was smoking every day. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. You know what I mean? I was just like, I'm stressed, I need to smoke. I noticed my breathing, my heart rate literally suffered because it was being dysregulated. I had to think about breathing, how fast I was breathing in everyday life, no matter what I was doing. And it led me down the path to quit smoking. That was part of it, at least. I did a live last night talking about why else I did it. I made some other videos of why I stopped. But a huge part of it was I was having a hard time automatically breathing, knowing how quick to breathe. And this seems to be, in my case, I believe it was my anxiety. I believe it was, seeing the world how it is tough. But I also believe that, smoking the weed on top of all of it was negative. And meditation, although good, one of the main components of it is controlling your heart rate, shutting down your muscles, shutting down the rest of your body so you can get into that meditative state. And in this case, it ended up being a negative for me. And so what I suggest is make sure you get all the exercise that you need to. Make sure you get cardio. Make sure you're working out enough. Make sure you're being happy in your social life and your relationships. Because if you're isolated and you get into this stuff too early, and I think there is such thing as too early, there may be unwanted consequences for you.